Yeah, everything looks good here. I'm just checking my audio, but you can go ahead and get started, my dude.
I am Lysander. I'm talking to Lysander while you're outside having a coffee. A coffee.
A coffee?
Come on.
I'm having a bit of a coffee.
Oh.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back. We had a pretty intense cage match. Oh, wow. And then Arceus comes out in the first fight in the Cafe and Lumiose. Wowzers.
Oh, you've got this, right?
Anticipation? Yeah, I mean, you can anticipate these nuts.
It knows what you've got.
I got him.
Oh, I see. This Hydreigon's dead. Yeah, so
I should have just Draining Punch. What was I doing? I could have... Well, I don't know that I would have killed an Arceus. I think its defenses are too high, so...
I'd love an Arceus. I would love... It's one of those mons I don't think I've ever had. I've never caught it.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I've had one. I really don't know. Jesus. Wow.
Oh, you absolute cheeky... This Delphox survived a Dark-type move from Yveltal. What is going on, Bridge? Talk to me. Tell me why.
Hold on.
Tell me
Yep,
why.
dead.
Oh,
got a crit.
See ya!
If he didn't get the crit, I would have lived there because I used Noble Roar.
Oh, okay.
That's annoying. All right, well, that sucks.
Okay, this is it, folks. This is where British gets wiped. You're literally fighting God. What are you doing?
Dude, he did nothing to Altaria. I always forget, and this is like the biggest thing that I can't stand with Arceus, is that it gets stupid Earth power. It shouldn't get Earth power. It's a normal god. Why does it get Earth power? That is stupid.
So, I get it. So, the reason why I think it gets it is because it's literally the god of Pokemon, and therefore it sculpts the land. Like, that's the own... But, like, I agree with you. In a battle perspective, giving it Earth power is a little bit weird.
I always forget it. Every time I forget freaking Earth power. So I set in a Fire-type mon, and I lose because of it. It's so... I did that in the series with Soulcris for the last series we did with the Cagelocke in the Heart Gold Soul Silver. Oh, wait. No, shoot. Don't show abilities.
Oh, look at those mons. Look at those mons. Oh, he's getting fast enough. I can see solar power. Oh, he's got solar power. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Look at this death box. It's so sad.
Yeah, that's a pretty stacked death box.
If I sent in that death box to the final fight, that'd be a hell of a fight still. But yeah, no, I just like every time with Arceus, man, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it, but... Whatever, man. I mean, I do from what you just said, but it's just annoying, and I don't know why I keep forgetting it every time. I just... oh, well. At least someone lost a mon in the Nuzlocke, because I know people are like, we want the Nuzlocke to count. I'm like, all right, sure.
It's too easy. It's not.
I don't like it, because it's
not
just
too easy.
It's too easy. And I'm like, yeah, but...
It's not too easy.
The Cagelocke is not about... It's not about... the Nuzlocke itself, it's about the cage matches. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The Nuzlocke is part of the journey, but it's like what can you
What? Oh, did they not let me in?
What can you compare it to? I don't know what you can compare it to.
Is it behind
me? Yeah, talk to the wardrobe, the cupboard.
Oh, I have to talk to the wardrobe? I was like, wait, why are they not just opening it for me?
How do you get dressed in the morning? Do you not talk to your clothes?
I do, actually. I'm like, hey, you're looking good. And they're like, well, I fit you. And I'm like, yeah, you better.
Let me get
Top Crystal. You. Whoa, wait. Lysander battle right away? All right. Okay.
Yeah, he's not messing around. He wants you. He wants to kill you.
Dude,
he's
honestly,
going to. Look at this.
I actually like Lysander's design. I don't know why. I think it's because I like fire and like the red hair kind of thing reminds me of that. So I'm just like, he's kind of cool. Also, he has like the gadgets at the end when you get near the legendary. He's got like that. He's like not Doc Ock. He's no wait, yeah, Doc Ock. He's like Doc Ock from Spider-Man with the.
He has a couple of things going on, doesn't he?
Yeah.
A couple of strange things. Also, Executor that I've just killed. What are the things on its head? This isn't a trick question. What are the things on his head?
You mean like the petals that come out? Or are you talking about
the actual heads.
They're eggs.
The heads.
Right?
No, apparently they are nuts. Okay?
His nuts are on his head.
His nuts are on his head, right? Now, also,
oh, that's great.
If one of those nuts falls off, it continues life as an execute. What are execute? Yeah, what are executes? Like, what are they?
Nuts. Well, they're eggs.
Apparently they're not eggs. Apparently they are seeds.
Did nothing. Oh my gosh. That whole thing just, I'm so lost. I'm so, like, I get what you're saying, but it's just like, huh?
What?
Oh,
like, I thought
in
they
this
were
game
coconut.
as Truon. I am so glad I didn't shiny hunt him. Wow.
That's unlucky.
Psychic?
Fortress is coming in. What have I got for Fortress?
Another crit. I almost
my
lost
lord,
to another crit.
What are you doing here?
Dude, I don't know, man, but I got tons and tons of healing items, so I'm good. But, dude, I was very tempted to bring the Regigigas in the last cage match we just had in the last episode.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't bring Regigigas in slacking was, or one of the two, is because I saw that Lucario, and you seem to love Lucario, so I was like, yeah, no, I literally cannot bring him in.
Lucario is one of those ones that I'm like, everyone hypes up, and yet, in all my time doing YouTube and Pokemon Nuzlocke, it has not once gone well for me having a Lucario. Not once. And I don't know why. I'm forcing myself down this Lucario route. And I'm sure someone in the comments will be like, actually, Lucario is really good if you knew what you were doing, Hoenn. And it's like, well, yeah, it's easy to say if you knew what you were doing, but you can't predict what your opponents... Well, you can predict what your opponent's bringing out, but you can't, like, get it 100% accurate all the time, unfortunately. And I've just gone for the wrong move because I'm distracted.
There we go.
God,
Kill
still
Firo.
Did a lot.
Pull out Brick Break right now and get a crit.
Oh, it's setting up! Avalanche! Oh, it's got Roost. This is it. This is it. Speeds up. Full HP. And now he's going to hit me with Drill Run. Oh, it's fine.
Yo, could you imagine?
Don't.
No, but yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, Lucario's really good. And Mega Lucario, I would venture to guess he's in, like, the high 500s, maybe early 600s for base stat total, because he is pretty good. Yeah. It's just that every time you bring him in, I always have some sort of a counter.
Dies. Yeah, it just dies. It's unfortunate. And it's... I mean, I was amazed that it lived 2 surfs, to be honest with you, but it only lived 2 because I set up with the Calm Mind. If I hadn't done that, then obviously... I need to sneak through here. Obviously, it would have died a second turn. Also, these guys, help, I guess. You grown-ups, can you do something for us? I got revives.
Oh, nice, dude. That'll come in handy to bring back Kira. Oh.
I was going to say you can have it for Pyroar if you want.
No, I'm good. No, it's fine. I'd revive my Pyroar. Out of my entire death box, that's what I'm going for, Hoenn. Yep, you nailed it. You nailed it, bud. Not the Mega Mewtwo Y or the Dragonite or the Mega Garchomp. Nope.
Nope. Go for that one.
Come on, really?
Do these battle you? I don't think these guys battle you, but you can rest.
I think a couple of them do battle you, but really, it's annoying.
So
I went to my balls.
You can tell this is a child's game because Lysander basically, instead of just ending the world, decides to tell you that he's going to end the world. It's like, okay, so give us a chance to stop him. And then the fact this boy has just rested in this bed, and neither of these 2 grunts have just, like, shivved me.
They've not questioned it. There's just a little kid sleeping in a bed in this evil organization's base, and they're like, yeah, it's fine, we'll let him sleep. Like,
yeah, whatever, it's okay.
Like,
really doesn't matter, it's fine. We trust this little boy. Like, wait.
Well, okay, it's funny. You can heal in the Weather Institute in Gen 3, and that's where the what's it called? Team Aqua and Magma, or whichever game you're playing are there. So you're like, wait, I can lie in this bed and rest, and you guys aren't going to do anything? It's like, nope, we're just going to be right here watching you. It's like,
that one doesn't bother me as much because you're on the ground floor, aren't you? So it's a bit hidden away, but
not really. They're on the ground floor. When you go in, it's on that first floor. You turn right, and there's
Could you imagine that? You're right. Could you imagine that? They're just like, yeah, can you just go, on your rounds, just go and check that room, and you walk, it's like, yeah, boss, there's a little boy sleeping in the bed. I don't know what should we do about this little boy?
It's so funny. I don't know. I've never really thought about that. Wow, this thing is setting up 2 sword stances. I better not miss. Okay, there we go. We're fine. But yeah, no, I really didn't think about it that much until we've talked about it now, and I'm like, yeah, that is kind of strange, man. Like, really weird.
Yeah. Just a little bit bizarre. So, I have a question for you. How are you going to go about catching the legendary Pokemon when you haven't got a Master Ball anymore?
I'm pretty sure I bought a ton of balls. I have a ton.
Did you buy Master Ball?
Also, ooh, you know what that make? Oh, well, I have Venusaur. So Venusaur can put him to sleep.
Okay. This guy's got a plan.
And
okay,
I'll check my items, but I'm pretty confident I have, let me use these potions.
No, didn't mean do that.
I'm pretty sure. Let me go back to my bag. I thought I bought, like, a ton of... I have to go through here and figure it out. I hate the way they organize this. So 30 Ultra Balls. Gotta go to G for Great.
G! You're my G.
12 Great Balls. 3 Luxury Balls.
Just ignores me.
18 Pokeballs. Yeah, so I got plenty. I got Premier Balls. I got enough, so it's fine. All right,
okay,
so
you hit it here first.
Where do we...
This guy isn't going to struggle. Where are you going?
I don't know. Am I supposed to go this way, or are you supposed to take the elevator?
Yeah, you're getting the right way. You're getting the right way. So the elevator is the last thing you do, because you can't get it until you...
So we need, like, a key? Are you telling me that there's a game, there's a Pokemon game where you have to go to an enemy base, get a key, and go in an elevator? We've never done that before, Hoenn. That has never happened in Pokemon history. That's crazy.
You're right. I mean, okay, let's give this game due. At least it's brought something new to Pokemon, and there are spinning mats that you stand on.
True.
Like, that's never been done before, right? Yeah, you go on the green thing.
Right here?
Yeah. Now you got battle them.
Yeah.
So good luck. Good luck.
Dude, easy.
They are dangerous. They're dangerous. Watch out.
Oh, she won't move.
She's got... She's just playing VR right now.
She's just... I saw that. I saw the thing on her. I was like, are you hanging out? Like, can I walk past you? Why wouldn't I just climb over the thing then if she's not... I don't know. I guess that's fine.
Oh, I love that move.
Hey, can you go slower when you attack with T-Tar? I just want to see what you got.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you.
Yeah, show me. Just if you have a chance, no rush. I mean,
yeah. You probably should have killed that when you had the chance because it's a little bit busted.
What, T-Tar?
Oh!
I didn't beat you in a cage match when you had T-Tar out, did I? Was there one where I had where I could have beaten or knocked out T-Tar? I don't think so.
Perhaps.
I'll have to go back and look at the notes. Oh, and I literally tracked the notes for us, so of all people, I would know.
You should know. You should know.
Yeah.
You've been doing a terrible job. Right, where am I going?
I don't know. You got to get it together, dude.
I'm all over the place.
I can't believe that, like, we're a month and 5 days out from Scarlet and Violet. We're under a month out from Wakanda. Oh, double battle. Good luck, Hoenn. We're under a month away from the new Wakanda movie coming out.
Wakanda forever!
Wakanda forever!
That makes me kind of awkward.
Yeah, I cringe when I do that, yeah. Good times, though, good times, yep. So, what else is coming out? There's... Oh, did you hear about the Black Adam news? With the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, what he said recently?
No, what's the... No,
so,
what's he said?
It sounds like... So, he had an interview with Jimmy Kimmel. No, wait.
Yeah.
No. Jimmy Fallon? Wait. Jimmy Fallon? I don't know. One of the talk show hosts. He had a conversation with about Black Adam, right?
Yeah.
And he said, what do you think about the movie? I know you watched it recently at like a preview showing or whatever. And he said, well, with this movie, I decided that it was important that we really push and listen to the fans. And he said, as the Black Adam, I'm the strongest on my planet. And he paused. And he said, on my planet. And he said, there's someone that's known to be the strongest in the universe, and he's been kind of dormant for a while. And then he paused and kind of like hesitated. So the hint was basically he's trying to get Henry Cavill back into the DCU, and he's trying to basically build the DCU up again. And one of the other things he said was, he was like, look, we want to listen to the fans. We know that they know what they're talking about. They know what they want. We want to give it to them. We want to bring the DCU back. And I'm like, if you guys make the DCU what Marvel is now, well, not now, oh god, but what it used to be,
late, but
yeah, so
yeah, it's infuriating because I want to like the DC stuff, and there are some gems. Take the green one. There are some gems just hidden in the latest Suicide Squad film. Absolutely amazing. Do you not enjoy it?
So I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, so I can't fully say that I don't like it. The only reason I made that face was because I saw the reviews for it and I was like,
Are you talking about Suicide Squad or this Suicide Squad? Because they're two very different films.
I've seen the one that came out like with Will Smith and all them. Yeah, I saw that one.
Which is just
the newer one.
Yes.
I saw.
You need to watch.
So I saw bits and pieces of it online. Like I saw like random clips of it on Twitter and stuff.
Okay.
And then I just saw a bunch of the reviews, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds horrible." But I might give it a shot still. Maybe I'll watch it when I have a free,
Please do.
Free day or something.
Go into it expecting something a bit similar to Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got that level of humor, an ensemble cast of colorful characters with different abilities. It is a really good film. I really enjoyed it. I really do want the DC EU or whatever they call it to really just like have a plan together, but they just jump between so many different things that there isn't any cohesion between everything that they put out, and it's really infuriating.
Yeah, I think honestly, like they have the actors and actresses that they can use to make the movies good, but there's several things they've done wrong in terms of like they didn't build up the franchise the right way. They rushed into having the Justice League. Also, I just realized my XP share is on, so I am sorry about that. Whoops, I'm turning it off. But the other thing, too, is, like, there's other things. Like, I think they did a terrible job with the Wonder Woman movie. I think they screwed that up. I think the second one, the 19... whatever
I've not seen that
was,
one.
It was bad. I thought it was bad, at least.
Was it? Okay.
And, like, they messed up that. I didn't feel like they did a good job with that movie. There was just, like, between, The Flash and Ezra Miller, that's not their fault. Ezra Miller's just a nut job, and he's just completely, he's out there roaming the streets doing all kinds of stuff. But I don't know, there's just a dark cloud over the DCU, and if they can fix I would definitely be pumped to, watch a really good Superman movie, or, I know they've already done that, but I mean, continue the Superman story, build on the Justice League. There's just so much they could do that they're not, doing well.
Agreed. So with Superman, it's really unfortunate because, Man of Steel, I really enjoyed Man of Steel. The soundtrack to that is phenomenal. You've got
a long time since
Henry
I've seen
Cavill.
it. I don't remember.
How have you? Henry Cavill just doing really well in acting as Clark Kent Superman early days. Don't get me wrong, it's not to the usual. The character's a bit different than you would expect if you just read the comics. I'm okay with that. It feels a lot more realistic.
Yeah, I was okay with it too, I think. Yeah, I didn't hate it. I need to go back and watch those movies to really give you an honest opinion.
But for me, it was Batman vs. Superman that was like, oh, this is kind of going a little bit wrong, and there was too much being introduced too soon, unfortunately. And it's just infuriating because I want it to do well. I really do. But unfortunately, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do against this, actually.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm battling everyone. Did you go right? You can only go left, correct? Or did I go the wrong way?
Once you're out the battle, I'll take a look and...
I'm by a door. There's a doorway that I'm at, so I think I just go through there. I think I just went the wrong way and I battled this trainer, so... yeah, so I wanted to ask you as well, did you watch the most recent, or the She-Hulk finale?
Yeah, I loved it.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow, okay.
I loved it. I watched it about 2 hours ago with Moles while we were eating food.
Interesting.
And honestly, just where they went with it in the end, I was like, this is just absolutely fantastic. I just loved it. Oh,
what do you like about it? I'm curious to know what you enjoyed.
What I liked about it was the fact that it wasn't your typical finale of, okay, it's just a punch-up, because that isn't what this show was sold as. Yeah. It was sold as a
comedy,
serialized comedy with lawyer aspects. Don't get me wrong, they should have leaned more into the lawyer stuff. I think that was a slight issue with that, but fine. It's okay, because, I might as well spoil this because this is a couple of weeks old now, but the Matt Murdock thing.
Oh yeah, by the time this comes out, it'll be like a few weeks.
Yeah, it'll be
we're fine, or next week or whatever.
Matt Murdock and the lawyer scene between those two was absolutely fantastic. Loved it. But the finale, I just loved the fact that Jen just calls out Marvel and just no, I'm not having this show that end up as just, oh, the bad guy's got the blood, like every other Marvel film where the bad guy has the same powers as the good guy, and it's like, why are you bringing in Hulk last minute? Like this is my show. I actually really enjoyed that, and then when she just like broke out of the TV show and into the Avengers and then went to the writing room, she's like, I want to see Kevin, and they're like, oh, you want to see Kevin? Okay. And then you get to Kevin, and Kevin's a robot, and I was like, oh, this is absolutely fantastic. And then all the winks and the nods.
Feige. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And all the winks and the nods, like when the Kevin goes, see you in the Hulk film, she's like, really? And Kevin's just like, no. Just like, oh, that's fantastic. And the what they said about X-Men as well, she's like, when the X-Men come in, then she turns and looks at the cameras and just gives a thumbs up, like yeah, we're expecting that. It's just, I just loved how bizarre and different it was, and I wish there was more of that throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, so I don't think it's bad points you made it, and I can respect where you're coming from with that. I guess my thing is, like, so I'll agree with you on a couple things. So I do think that I don't want the same thing over and over with with Marvel shows, right? Or movies. Like, I do want there to be difference. So I agree. I think it was refreshing that it wasn't just, okay, bad guy versus good person or bad girl or whatever it is. Bad girl. But I'm glad that it was a little different. My only thing is it seemed a little all over the place. Like, I guess, and the way I would describe it is this. So, Hulk drops in, makes no sense. Bad guy has the blood or whatever. That made no sense. And I agree that her stopping it was fine, but they stop it, and in She-Hulk fashion, they speed up the ending. She decides that she's like, nope, I don't want it this way. All of a sudden, they're arrested. She's at the dinner or the lunch with Matt Murdock, and it's done. There's like, that's the issue I've had with the show is that they rush through everything. Every scene, if it's a fight, it's rushed. If it's a, like, Jen, there was a part where, I think it was the episode before the finale, where she's up for like a lawyer award. And one of my questions immediately when I saw that was, she's been in like 2 lawsuit cases that we've seen, and they just, like, we haven't seen her do much in law, so like, I don't buy that she's like this lawyer of the year. Like, where does that come from? It just seems rushed with everything they do, and I'm like, that's the finale? She just goes, no, guys, we're not doing this. Call it the episode, and then it's over, and I'm like, that's what I'm supposed to be excited for, is that you just scrapped anything that could have happened, said that you're finished with it, and then you're just, that's the ending. Like, I like that it was different. My other issue with it, too, is, like, usually with Marvel, there's, like, something exciting, right, coming into the next season. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be pumped up for the next one. Like, Matt Murdock was the best part of the show, but it's not his show. I shouldn't be excited about Matt Murdock the most.
I get that.
In a TV show about She-Hulk. I should be excited about She-Hulk. Season 2.
But it was exciting to see him, though, wasn't it?
Great.
It was amazing.
When he showed up, I was like, oh, this. When I watched that episode, I remember finishing that second to last episode with Matt Murdock being like, that was fantastic. Give me more of that. But the rest of the show, for me, it was just, a lot of it was rushed. There's not a whole lot to go off of. And I gotta be honest, I personally didn't like that they predicted months and months in advance when they were making the show that people would hate it. So they're like, they're like previewing, they like knew somehow that we were all gonna, like, not all of us, but a chunk of us were gonna hate it. So they were like, they kept saying like, well, I'm not gonna give you this because you're just gonna hate on it anyway. And I'm like, I don't know. To me, I just didn't, it didn't hit me well. It wasn't funny. The show wasn't, there really wasn't moments where I laughed. I had like 2 moments, but outside of that, to me, it didn't meet the criteria of what it was trying to go for, which was be funny and be a law show. You didn't show much law and you weren't funny. I can't tell you that there was a time where I was like crying laughing, like it was that funny. And that's the whole point of her show, right? Is like she's supposed to be really funny. Like it was, I don't know.
I get that. So, for me, I will admit that most of the laughs came in that last episode just because of how bizarre and different it was. And it's a shame because I would have loved more of that bizarre fourth wall breaking, like lean more heavily into it.
They did it a couple times, right? Like
a couple of times, but I don't think they did it enough. But I think they were almost scared to do it too much because most people don't know this, but like the two main characters that are known for breaking the fourth wall are Deadpool and Deadpool and She-Hulk. Like She-Hulk does it quite a lot. And I think it was one of the things that actually revitalized the comics, for her at least, was that they put this unique spin on it. Oh my god, it's flinching. Oh, why are you flinching?
Dude, I've got nothing for this team. My team diversity is not great. I really need to rebuild my team.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying? You said the comics were good. They got a boost from some of the stuff they did, and
yeah. And I think like to go back to your point about the lawyer award and her winning, I think that was the whole point. Is like, she didn't win it. It was a participation trophy for all the women.
That's true.
In law, and it's not like,
it was like, wow, you're a lawyer that's a woman, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Exactly. Yeah. I did like the fact that the villain isn't what we expected it to be. Honestly,
well,
going
who
into
was
this,
the villain? There wasn't really a villain.
Well, that's it. It's a bunch of neckbeards, apparently, a bunch of incels. I mean, going into this, what I expected was the finale was going to be Hulk and She-Hulk teaming up to take down Abomination. And I'm actually glad we didn't get that.
Yeah, I'm fine we didn't get that too. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, that was actually, I'm okay with that it wasn't. And that's the thing. I don't mind it being not predictable. My issue is you kind of hyped up like Josh stealing the blood, and like you made that a storyline for us to go, oh, it's not really a storyline. You just made it out to be one, but you're actually just going to cancel it last minute. Like, to me, that just kind of seemed a little silly. It was like, then why did we do all this? Like, why even give us this story if at the end you're just going to say, sorry, guys, I'm scrapping this because I'm so much better and I'm going to do it this way. And I'm like, I don't know. I felt like they tried too hard to be funny by predicting what we were going to say about the show. Because the every episode, they're like, they make comments about, like, she breaks the fourth wall and she's like, what, you guys don't like this show anyway, you're critiquing it on Twitter. And I hated that. I was like, stop focusing on what criticism you're gonna get. It wasn't so much the fourth wall break that I didn't like. It was more so that I felt like they put more time into, oh, that's way too risky. They put more time into like commenting on what we were going to say before it came out than actually focusing on good writing. That was my disappointment, because I felt like the show had so much potential to be better than what it was, and it was I think they put too much focus on other things. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And again, like, it's fine. Hey, listen, if you loved it, I'm not going to critique you for it. I think that's great that you enjoyed it. I just, for me, it would probably be bottom 5 for, like, I mean, it's definitely better than the freaking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was, gosh,
yeah, that was terrible. But like, I think the biggest critique of Marvel at the moment is they are trying to do too much.
Yes.
Like,
oh my
slow it down, slow it down. That is the issue, and I think there's a couple of problems there. One is that, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this on this before, but like, oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
I'm trying to avoid some of the ones I don't want you to see.
So, the main issue with Disney Plus at the moment is the fact that there is no break. It's like, okay, you've just finished Marvel series. Well, guess what? Next week there's another Marvel series, and it's the same with Star Wars as well. You finish a Star Wars project, and it's straight into another Star Wars project. Like, slow it down, because I'm going to get frustrated when, and it's already happening, where the quality is starting to suffer because of it. And we already got that, and it's a shame, because, like, there are certain shows like WandaVision, for example, that really showed that you can do something different and quirky and make it work, which is one of the reasons why I do love Marvel stuff, is because no two films are exactly the same. Yes, they might follow your typical plot of, you know, good guy, down on his luck, gets a superpowers, gets a mentor, okay, then he tries to do something, oh, he fails, comes back stronger, and then he wins. Like, that's not just Marvel, that is most films in
Well, yeah, that's literally
history.
Our entire lifetime of movies. Go watch a movie and tell me where the main character doesn't struggle, they overcome a struggle, and they get past it. Like, that's literally movies. Yeah, you're right.
So, have you heard the theory that, or the I think it's the theory, that there are only 7 stories that can be told?
I've heard something like that, because there's a limit in terms of what they can and can't do.
Yeah. So, like, one of them is, like, rags to riches. One of them is the call to adventure.
Yep.
Like, it's the same stories repeating themselves over and over again.
It's just the different
it's
characters
like,
and how you tell it. That's the difference, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Oh, where do I go from here?
Dude, I'm lost. You're ahead of me, man. I don't know. I had to switch up my team and heal, so...
I think I have to go find Lysander again, don't I? Oh, he's on B3.
Yeah,
okay, so...
And here's my...
Okay.
Okay, so here's my thing, though, right?
Yes.
And this is why I think if they change too much, it's going to be kind of silly on their part. Why did we love Infinity War?
Because it was a big ensemble cast and a build-up of 10 years of content, but it was also a really good film.
Well, yeah, there's that. My point of asking you that question is, we loved Infinity War because of all the characters that got together, and they all did what? They overcame, they fought. Like, you could argue that all the characters did the same thing, right? It's just told differently. Iron Man struggled, got better. Captain America, if it's such an issue with keeping that kind of storyline for all the Marvel movies, then why did it work so well going into Infinity War? And why, since we've stopped doing that stuff now, and we're moving on to Miss Marvel and what's it called, Moon Knight, and the one we just watched, the She-Hulk, all those are different, and all of them are getting review bombed. And they're getting horrible ratings. And granted, I'm not saying that all the ratings are correct, and some people are a little harder on the shows than they need to be.
Yeah.
But my argument is
definitely.
like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So my argument's like, why are we making these drastic changes of like, these things that I frankly don't think we need to be that drastic in changing? I don't know. That's just kind of, I don't know. That's my thought on that, I guess.
Like the way I would read that is that they're probably thinking, well, we do need to mix up and change it. While we have been popular for popular for 10 years, where are you trying to go?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, go there.
Dude, I'm so far behind you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up.
You're really not. No, you're really not. You are this trainer, one other trainer behind, and then I'm in the third trainer. You're really not that far behind.
There was a room where you like found a bed and you were talking to it. There was a kid or something.
Yeah.
I can't find that room.
Oh, we don't need it.
Was there anything in there?
No, you can just rest.
Wasn't there an item you got in there, though?
Yeah, there was an item. Yeah, there was an item.
I guess I can always come back and... Well, I don't know if we can come back here. I don't know. That's why I don't want to miss out on it, because it could be really good.
Okay. It's near the start anyway, so what I'd probably say is just keep progressing through and then go back to it before you leave.
Yeah, true. I guess I can just do that.
It's a bit out your way to go for it now. But yeah, going back to the Marvel stuff, I kind of feel like the reason why they are trying new things is, A, because they... Like, okay, for example, Guardians of the Galaxy was very different to anything else that came before. It was very unique and different. They tried something new.
I feel like that's worked, yeah.
So there are times when they will try things that are new, and it will land, and it will work. And there'll be times where they try something new and they go, actually, this didn't work, unfortunately. And I think that's maybe some of the lessons they are taking from it there, where they were able to craft such beautiful films that didn't feel paddy, didn't feel rushed. They were just really good in terms of length and what they covered. Doing TV shows, because these are ultimately TV shows, even though they're streaming, they are TV shows. They're a very different beast, and I think that is where some of the lessons, unfortunately, some painful lessons that they've probably learned along the way, such as Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then the confirmation not long after that Captain America 4 is going to be a film, because actually it really didn't work.
It didn't work.
TV show.
It should have been a movie.
Like,
I think it would have done so much better as a movie.
Yes. Agreed. And there's been a few where there's been a couple of instances where you're thinking, okay, that probably should have been a movie. This should have been a TV show. But at the same time, like from a business perspective, how much is Disney Plus? Like £6-7, $6-7, something
I don't know
like that.
how much it is. I pay it every month. I don't look at the account.
Exactly.
I just know I pay it.
Well, that's it. Right. But that, I guess that's my point, is that they know that people are just going to stay subscribed to it because there's constantly Marvel content, Star Wars content, all that other content that's coming out. And they are therefore getting more money than you every now and again going, I'm going to go to the cinema.
Yeah,
So it makes sense for them to just push that Disney Plus content. I get it. It's frustrating, though. Like, take a break between seasons and series and go, okay, you've just watched Hawkeye. We're going to have 4 weeks off. And then you come into the next one. You're like, okay, I'm ready for this. I'm hyped for this, rather than
correct me if I'm wrong.
One.
Didn't it take them like 10 years to get to Infinity War? Like, it took a long
10
time.
years,
I mean,
10 years,
it was basically, we got a movie every year from one of the heroes. And when we got to Infinity War, you've watched 10 years or however long it was of these movies. So it's like, okay, there is a level of hype that's exciting. And to your point, it goes back to the whole, like, all right, well, when you have to wait around, like, I remember between Infinity War and Endgame, the level of hype for that, waiting that full year was insane. I remember people were losing their absolute mind. And, like, that's how I want to feel with these shows. And, like, it's, I don't know. Oh, dang it, I went in the wrong one. But I think for me, like, I don't think they've handled the shows right. I don't think they've done a lot of the stuff right, unfortunately. Where am I going? Oh, I have the key now. That's right.
You've got the key now.
So I can go back.
So you can leave.
So where was that room real quick? Can you help me figure out where to go to get to that?
Over on the left, so go up, go...
Do I go down, I guess, or like through here?
Yeah, down, up. Oh, go on the teleporter. I'm being daft. Go on the teleporter.
Teleporter. I probably just overlooked it or something.
Green, because yellow takes you out. And then go
I have to go this way.
Oh, so you have to work your way back to there, basically.
How in the world do I get there? Oh, is it? Oh my god, it's literally... Jeez.
Yeah, I can't take him anyway.
Oh, wow, all that for a Yachi berry.
All that for a berry.
I was hoping it was like a Rocky helmet or something.
By the way, I pressed the red button, and you know what that means.
This guy, he's pressing red buttons. Oh, no, you're getting your legend now. Wait, don't get the legend yet, because I want to do it with you.
It means,
oh, that sounded weird.
all the red button means is the episode ends.
Oh, is that what it means? Wait, has everyone pressed the red button? Like, has everyone subscribed? If you guys haven't,
hit the like button. Hit the like button! Do it now!
I'm gonna go to B2 because I don't see it before.
Oh,
I didn't see it before.
Right, save! Let's wrap up the episode.
All right, let's wrap it up. Yeah, I'll get back there. But we'll continue this conversation of Marvel in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hoenn, I think it's your episode, so maybe take us out for once.
Jason! If you can name that please tell me you can name that game. Oh, if you can name that game, let us know in the comment down below, and you will get 1 Hoenn point. 5 Hoenn points basically means that you get to take over from British in this series. No, sorry.
So
anyway,
I've collected.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, yeah, but that was last year. That was last year, I'm afraid, and you've not been a good boy. So until next time, remember to flex your inner geek. See ya.
Bye.